friends, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I'm very honored to be here to speak a few words about my uncle, James, on this joyous occasion. Uncle James is my father's younger brother. He was born in Malaysia and he came to work in Singapore when he was 25 years old. He started as an engineer with an oil company. For the past 35 years, he has been with the same company, and he rose from the rank from an engineer to its CEO as of today. He has always been the role model of his co-worker. Many years ago, as some of you may still remember, when there was still no bridge between Jurong Island and Singapore Island. The workers there commute between Jurong Island and Singapore Island by boat. So one day, there was a big fire on Jurong Island. Uncle James made sure that all his colleagues, his engineers, his secretary took the boat before him, and he was the last one who left the plants. His selfless act did not just touch the heart of his co-workers, but has won their respect. Uncle James is not just good at his work, he also has a very strong bonding with his siblings. His father, who is also my grandfather, has 13 children. Over time, my grandfather accumulated many plantations in Malaysia, and his wish was to distribute all his plantations equally to all his children. But Uncle James was the only one who rejected my grandfather's gift. His reason was he wanted his other siblings who have less education than he to inherit more. His love did not just end there. It has extended to his nephew and nieces. And I'm one of them who benefited from his love. 20 years ago, when I was still schooling in Malaysia, my dad has 7 children. I'm the eldest. I have 4 sisters and 2 younger brothers. And during those days, girls are not so important in the family. And I knew that my father's wish was always to reserve the money for my 2 younger brothers to continue their study. So when I finished my secondary school, I was really at loss. Because I went to a Chinese school, there was no chance for me to go to the local U. The only way for me to further my study was to go overseas. Uncle James came to know about it. He gave my dad a call. He managed to convince my dad that I deserved the education. With that, my dad agreed to send me to Canada to further my studies. And Uncle James prepared my luggage for me. From head to toe, he bought me the winter clothing, he bought me the scarves, the boots, the long johns, and everything that I needed when I went overseas. Upon graduation, Uncle James came to me. He said, "Phylise, come and work in Singapore. You can stay with my family." Uncle James and his wife already had 3 children and a dog staying with him. On top of that, one of my other cousins was already staying with them. The whole household already has 7 animals, 6 people and 1 animal. It was a 5-room HDB flat. It's not a big house, but they didn't mind to take me in. I stayed with them. Everywhere we went, we packed 7 persons in his Mitsubishi Lancer. It's not the Mitsubishi Grandis where you see today. It's really very squeezy, but all my cousins didn't mind. And Uncle James was never calculative. Before me, there were a few other cousins and relatives who stayed with him for a few years. And he never took a single cent from us. My other cousin stayed with him for 10 years. In our household, nobody beats him when it comes to the generosity. Today is his 60th birthday, and I would like to wish him a very happy birthday and many golden years ahead. Thank you, Uncle James.